Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. Right now we can see that Bitcoin is still at $18,894. Again, we are still in this range right here, holding these levels quite nicely. Again, I was just drawing this pattern yesterday, but it actually ended up being a big nothing burger. We are still trending sideways, but ultimately, once we break out of this range, we are going to get a monster move. Now we can see that we've had a couple, like 3-4 nice bounces around these bottoms right here. I guess you couldn't count this one because we didn't come all the way down, but overall you guys get the picture. We've definitely tested support significantly more than we've tested resistance. Now let's take a look at market Cipher on the DBSI. Right here we have a 21 in the -5 on the weekly time frame. Things are getting significantly more bearish. Let's actually take a look at the S&P quickly before we continue our analysis on Bitcoin. On the weekly time frame, we can see that we are getting much more bearish as well. We have a 16 in the -5. Looks like we are cutting into the red money flow on the S&P 500. And the last time we cut into red money flow was back into 2015 when we had a big drop in the stock market as well. I think we dropped around 20% right here, or actually 15% in the stock market. And then we had one in the 2008 financial crisis as well. And that's when we cut into that red money flow. This was the point where we started to drop more than 53% or 52% basically down towards the downside. So that was a pretty big collapse in the S&P, and I think it happened as well in the whoa, what's wrong with my chart? I think it happened as well in the 2002 .com bubble as well. Let's take a look right here when we come into that red money flow. Oh boy, man, oh man, did we go down. We went as low as 43% as well. So just know that once we cut into red money flow on the weekly time frame, things can get ugly very quickly. Now, does this mean that we're going to crash 50% from here? Absolutely not. We could get quite a bit of a nice bounce, in my opinion, in the markets. Right now, we are actually getting pretty close to some to the June lows, and then if we get a small little bounce, and then we could start to roll over and then take out the June lows after that. Now let's get back onto Bitcoin. But yeah, you guys get the picture. Wherever the traditional markets are going to go, Bitcoin is going to go as well. Right now, Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we did have a yellow X today, I guess you could say, because today was Sunday. We are technically still Sunday, but Bitcoin has opened with a new candle, and we're looking quite bearish right now. So yeah, lower levels could be coming. Just get ready. I mean, you guys can enter some long positions if you want. It's all up to you. I know we had a very nice weekly discussion with the gold members in the Discord. Again, a lot of people sharing their opinions about the market. So that's the benefit of being a gold member, is that not only I get access to my opinions, my personal opinions on the market as well, and my personal trades and my crypto trades, but you also get everyone else's input, and it's great to learn with everyone else as well. Always absorbing knowledge. I like to sit there and listen. So I know a lot of people like to listen to me talk, but I also really like to listen to what other people have to say about their theories and their strategies and their wins and their losses and what they've learned and stuff like that. So if you guys want to join, the link's in the description. And let's get back into it right here. We can see that Bitcoin, if we do get a little bit more upside, we are going to run into some resistance around 19,800, 700, or basically 19,500 also is a very nice level to take a look at. But ultimately, if we do ever make contact once again with this white trend line right here, I think that's going to be the pivot point for Bitcoin. It is either going to be forced towards the downside, or is going to be forced to break out towards the upside. So lots of confluence going to be coming there. Let's take a look at a couple altcoins as well. We did make some nice trades on XRP this weekend, bringing our account up to 114% profit on our leveraged trading account. We are seeing some resistance around the 51 cents area. Again, you guys have access to all these charts in the Discord, so you guys can take a look at these charts in advance and place your trade in advance as well. So you guys can see that 51 cents was clearly a heavy area of resistance, as you can see right here. You have these previous pivot highs and these two pivot lows right here, ultimately running into some resistance right there. But if we do push a little bit higher, I still see some resistance coming in around 56 cents to 66 cents. So I don't think XRP is going to go to $10. I've seen some crazy things on the internet today. Some people calling for $10 XRP after the court case. I just don't know what these people are thinking or what they're smoking, but it's pretty insane overall. But yeah, those are some pie in the sky calls for XRP. Let's take a look at some shorter time frames. 4 hour, getting a little bit of consolidation right now. We could easily reverse back towards the downside, come back down to 32 cents or at least 44 cents, where there is an order block. Kenny outlined that in the Discord today, that there is an order block around 44 cents. So the market makers might push the price down to pick up some liquidity before reversing the price towards the upside. Let's take a look at the vector candles on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Right now, there are no recent vector candles on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at the 4 hours, see if there's anything there. Okay, we did have a red vector candle, and it is getting recovered at the moment. Let's see if it has been recovered fully on this wick. This wick went to as high as 18,940. Looks like it's been fully recovered for the time being on the Sydney Open. Right now, let's take a look at some shorter time frames as well, some even shorter ones. 1 hour time frame, you saw some red vectors up here. I guess you could say this one's actually been fully recovered. Never mind. Let's take a look at some other ones right here. Again, you got a vector candle on 19,861. I think I'm going to be starting to place some shorts around the $19,700 area tonight. I'm going to post some trades in the Discord for you guys in advance. I'm starting to do that a little bit more, and took a little bit of a break actually this weekend, or actually the last weekend, from trading, but it actually benefited me greatly. I can't find my words tonight. I maybe had too much steak. But yeah, again, once you get on a losing streak, sometimes the best thing that you can do is just take a break, learn from your mistakes, and then get back in the game afterwards. And that's exactly what I did. And look what happened. Looks like it worked out greatly for us and for me. Now, natural gas looking like we are going to run into some very, very big support right here around the $6.32 area to $6.57 area. I am going to be looking to get into a long position around this area. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please note that these are just my opinions that I express on the financial markets. And yeah, please don't take this as financial advice. Let's keep going on oil. Oil getting down to $79.15 right now. I am looking to potentially place a long on oil if it could get down to $75.80, or basically just $75 flat. I would be interested in picking a little bit of oil up. And I guess you could actually say that there's also another level coming in right here around the $77 area. So either 75 to 77, I would be very interested in picking up a position in oil. So I'll update that for you guys. So that's going to be another level that I'm going to be looking at. It's around $77 and $75. Let's take a look at silver. Silver getting some red right now, down to $18.67. Bleeding a little bit. Again, you're going to see some support coming in at this level right here. If we do break $18.89, looks like we've broken it right now, but overall you're going to get some support around $18.25, and after that you're going to run into this channel line once again around $17.61. That's going to be some major support there. Let's take a look at gold. Gold again getting a big wick towards the downside right now, down to $16.27, not $18. If we see $18 gold, you bet your ass I'm gonna empty my bank account and buy all the gold there is. But right now gold is wicking down, but getting some support right here. Actually, there's not much support, but you're getting a bit of a bottoming tail wick right now. But ultimately, again, something that some of the members in the Discord outline. Let's take a look at some larger time frames, and let's take a look at where the 0.618 is on the fib retracement on the weekly time frame from this big macro move, and it is basically around the 1440 area, where there's actually a significant amount of support coming in here for gold. So that's going to be a very nice area to start picking up some gold. But again, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research when you enter positions in the market, or do any type of trading or investing. Now let's keep going here. Let's tackle a little bit on the altcoins right now. We did do some nice trades on XRP. Let's see if we can make any plays on any other coins. I am looking at Chiliz right now, but Broadband did outline in the Discord that Chiliz could be getting ready for a massive pump and dump as the World Cup is getting pretty close. We are starting to break this we have broken this major trend line right here, and we are now retesting it as support, or getting pretty close to retesting it as support. If we can hold this level as support, you could definitely see some more upside coming. Actually, let me just adjust this time for this a little bit better, so we can maybe match some levels a little bit better. There we go. And maybe we can bring this one down a little bit, and then everything makes contact a little bit better. There you go. That's quite nice. I guess we could bring this down a little bit. It got pretty close to making contact with the trend line once again to test as support, but yeah, overall getting a little bit of bullish consolidation right now. You could still see a lot more upside in Chiliz, but again, I think this thing is extremely overbought. I am going to be looking to add to my short position and ultimately ride it towards the downside after that. Let's take a look at some other ones. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana has been actually just chopping sideways. I think it hasn't done anything too crazy. Still holding this level right here around $31.89. We could see that we just bounced off of it once again on the 4-hour time frame. Again, you're going to get some support. If we do break these levels, your next support level to watch is going to be around $26, around that area. And if we break $26, your next support level after that is going to be $21.51. As you can see around these pivot lows, you got some pretty big bounces in my opinion. These massive wicks before it started mooning towards the upside. All right, let's keep going. Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX is an interesting one as well. But we've made some nice plays on AVAX as well, but ultimately AVAX has just been chopping sideways. Nothing too interesting there. I guess you could say that it's trying to hold support around $16.26, which it did, and it is bouncing back up. But if you break that level, your next support level is going to be around $13.73, which is the previous low right here. And after that, you're going to get major support around $9.42. And again, guys, if you guys want access to all these charts, or basically all these support levels I have drawn in advance, you guys can join the Discord, links in the description, and you get access to all my crypto trades and my stock trades as well. But yeah, you guys overall get the picture. I am still pretty bearish on Bitcoin and this overall traditional markets as well. Again, we are getting near the June lows on the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones. Actually, the Dow Jones has broken. We are getting pretty close on the Nasdaq, I should say. The S&P did make contact with the June lows. Nasdaq is getting pretty close, and the Russell 2000 is absolutely getting slaughtered right now. Would actually be looking to place a long on the Russell if we could get down to potentially maybe 1485. But again, that's going to be depending on how the price gets there, how fast it gets there, and a lot of factors will get into play there. Let's take a look finally at the DXY. DXY getting a big moonshot right now, up to 114.27. I actually want to take a look at the GBP. I get it's pound sterling versus the US dollar. It's going to be quite interesting chart. I think it's still tanking right now. GBP USD. Oh boy, oh my goodness, down to 105. Again, let's take a look how long ago it's done this. Oh, it hasn't done this ever. Okay, that's lovely. GBP making new lows. Let me just make sure it hasn't done this. Oh wow, it's forming double bottom right now on the monthly time frame. Last time it did this was in 1985. That is just lovely. So maybe this would be a great time to get into a long position on GBP. Absolutely not, in my opinion. The fundamentals are terrible for the Great British Pound. They are doing tax cuts, and with high inflation, that is just going to kill their currency. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. And if you guys want to join the Discord, the link's in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Once we get to 25,000 subscribers, we are going to do that $2,500 giveaway. Love you guys. Peace.